Hi, Brainliners. I'm so excited to share with you my 5 tips for mastering online learning. So my first tip would be to always reach out to your course instructors. Remember that we can't see you, and oftentimes we just stare at a little black block with your name on it. So we don't know how you're doing, we can't see your facial expressions, and we don't know what work you're struggling with. So please reach out to us and tell us what you need. My second tip is to make full use of your online course resources. Oftentimes, I find that students struggle not because they don't know what's going on, but because they haven't made use of the multitude of resources on their course page. So make sure to reach out to your course page as well. See what's on there. What has your course instructor uploaded for you? And what is there that you can and cannot use? And again, if there's anything on there that you don't know, make sure you reach out to your teacher. Secondly, I would say make sure you have a dedicated study space to help you during the day. It can be very difficult when you're sitting at the kitchen table and everyone is moving around you the whole time. Make sure you have a box in the house allocated just to you that you use to study. This is going to set your mind into the right place and also make sure that you know when you sit down there, that is your study space. And much like having a dedicated study space, you also need to have dedicated study time. I often see students, much like cartoon characters, with the little dollar signs in their eyes when lots of money comes raining down. They see with online schooling, oh, I don't have a class from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, so I can do whatever I want. Try to make dedicated study time, dedicated school time, learning time between certain hours. This is where you will need to get to know yourself and your body to effectively work. If you're a morning person like me, I would always suggest waking up earlier and making your dedicated study time early in the day to complete all of your learning tasks. If you're a night owl, like so many teenagers are, I highly recommend adjusting your schedule to a little bit later in the day. Whatever it is, make sure that you enact discipline to only study during those hours and use the rest of the time to practice your hobbies, to relax, to have a life outside of school. That is extremely important. My last tip is to make sure you engage with your teachers during your online lessons. Very often I'm talking to I don't know who, and it's just silence on the other end. I highly encourage you to give feedback in your lessons, to talk to the teacher during the lessons, and really participate not only with your teacher, but also with your peers. You will find that online learning, as lonely as it can be, it can also be very freeing in that it creates a community of people who are together in the online learning sphere. And you won't know until you try. The wonderful thing about online learning is it creates quite a lot of flexibility, but with it also comes a whole new set of challenges. I really hope that my tips have assisted you in creating your best online learning environment and that it helps you master your online learning.